You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only...
And? Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and... tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Was wondering where Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mids, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
It's all right.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Do with a good oil in this.
Should be enough. How do,
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop, so naturally I thought...
Well, I'd love to help you, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but... It don't have to be me, though, does it? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare.
Ah, Clive.
Our home finds itself in...
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then. Oh, here. Thanks, girl.
if it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
This shouldn't take long.
This one. It's over. Second. Vote. Attack. Second. This one. Over here. Get him. This one. All yours, Torgal. Get him! Vocal! Nice try. Get him!
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
That's my good deed for the day. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but...
Of course, take good care of...
I'll do mine. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he...
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about talk. He must have found some.
What's that? What's up?
Twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing her curse breakers. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but is it really?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, and we must lift that burden, the operation may be dangerous.
I know. But griping about my lot...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first something I can't do with...
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. No one knows herb lore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are. All done?
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because
they're annoying.
I'll go and find them.
Thank you. The plan...
That should be an...
Yeah. I think sometimes, which one? You obviously need a flying one. The electricity one. I think the water one, I don't really wear that. Do you think it takes too long? Yeah. Yeah, actually, she does disappear quite a lot.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
New weapon? Lovely. My chair. That. I can't help it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Oh.
Life? Not saying for you, dear. That it? Fine.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear them.
Cole,
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me...
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't...
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Is it still covered in dust?
Some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we
Yeah.
weren't in a state to protect those...
You made the right decision.
I can't remember whether the dust dissipates when you
See to the injured.
defeat the boss.
I'll handle the rest.
All right. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten...
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid...
Don't thank me, just... They're trying to get into the carriage.
That what? Yeah.
A friend. Are there any more survivors?
I'm a
I knew you were the
survivor.
others. If the goblins had made it through that door,
Why should we run?
perhaps. Freedom, safety.
Sid, you weren't to...
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get every...
Thank you. I'll let...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
All yours, Torgal. Go,
What the blood mean? I know, yeah, I think the way it makes you do that every single time.
This one.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep you.
The little ones have been up to their old...
Nowhere, anywhere around where you are. Can't see it.
Sid, welcome back.
Yeah.
I stole if I just waited a little longer. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No.
Sometimes there ain't on that game, it just don't tell you anything properly. Well, at all. It's just like, yeah. They'll explain the story and then there's like nothing to it.
Sends people into danger without considering. I should have urged greater caution.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer it.
You will.
Make your mind up. You don't know what he is.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
usual.
Oh, yes. This is it.
Why did you just randomly say that?
That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Tyre trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means...
Cursebreaker, they toil, and yet we never won for...
Convict.
They're willing. I know you're...
It's... Thank you.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Word. Business is... Still. Come to claim your just desserts? Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant, a girl from the Northern Territories. One awakens as the
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and
Oh,
everyone else.
annoying. Proper
I
annoying.
promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot.
She
Starting
said,
right now.
thanks,
you wait.
promise I'll pay you back.
I'll make
No, you
wonders like
won't.
this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
See what type of shop it is. Patience.
That's settled. I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in If only we knew for certain, but...
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front.
Clive.
You got what to find? Food.
We,
Ah.
have a guest.
A guest?
Yeah. How many is there? Yeah.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke
Yeah.
the ovens for your favourite uncle
Yeah,
is
yeah.
here!
Yes, Uncle Byron.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan. It is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I can't lie. My eyes were just shutting now.
Prepare for battle.
Sire.
My eyes were fully shutting.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp.
I just like opened them like, what are you doing? Out of nowhere as well. Because I was alright 10 seconds ago.
If that is your wish, your Radiance.
Jesus.
I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Yeah.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Worth a look. Yeah.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
You, what's it? Yeah.
Ah, my dear nephew.
How did you find this place?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of...
I was.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew. 2,000?
Yeah. You're probably not even find anything anyway, so it's not worth searching because you just get rage.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Yeah.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew
Shit, yeah, you might as well. It's been quite
Still
busy.
less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet
Yeah.
and recent reports of the Royalists' movements,
Yeah, you
the
don't have
final
to do
piece of
nothing
the
that.
puzzle has fallen into place.
Just chill out tomorrow, really.
Come here and I'll show you.
Hope that your fake Tenga is lighter. Isn't it?
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be
Yeah, but
said of
eyes.
your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one
No, me
battlefield to
too.
the
I can't
next.
either. Somebody like, can't you see the size of it? I'm like,
Or
no.
Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel
It's not
nigh
very
as
different.
swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems
That's
safe
cute.
to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure
Like,
the
feet are
magics
fat on both
needed to mend
sides.
his hurts? But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to
Oh,
spirit
just that
Kupka
video,
away
see
from
that
under
blue.
your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea,
Yeah, I'm just waiting for
being
this
tossed
person
hither
to
and
stop
yon by
talking so that I
unforgiving
can.
waves.
I know it auto
Is
saves, but
life
I just
hanging
save it
in the
myself.
balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
It's like one of
So
the cutscenes where you
was the
can't
plan
skip.
of our
You can skip it, but
Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who
did you put your
effected
curlers
Hugo
in?
Kupka's safe retreat.
Have you
I
got
would
your
stake
curlers
your
in?
life on it.
Oh. You said it did work, didn't you? You said it did work, didn't you,
So
last
it
night?
was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the
Yeah.
ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning. As if they
Yeah.
believed,
Yeah.
or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You
Yeah.
have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield, and you have your answer. To find
Yeah,
Kupka,
yeah.
you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the... It may well have gone cold by now.
Allow me, as luck would have it, I had intended to journey
Yeah. Alright.
Canberwood on
I'll
business
let you
after
go to
visiting
bed.
you
I'm gonna
here.
go to bed now
The
anyway.
Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company.
Yeah. Alright, I'll speak
Give
to
me
you
a moment
tomorrow.
to make ready.
I'll let you know in the
I need to
morning.
tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're
Alright,
going.
good night.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Med's finished outfitting our little workshop, with a little help from Sid, of course.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
You're not going in there alone.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lanza and the Fang are all cooked because you have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Della.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. We've heard nothing from her since he died.
Thanks.
So, what about your uncle?
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck.
Gav, Otto,
you can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Cool story, bro.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Yeah! Be safe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?